It's a high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the Denver Broncos. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Third and long, they're going to throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
36-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
84, Jalen Hyatt. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Bears' 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Quick throw is caught. Oh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on 3rd down now. Gain is to the 27.
Brings up 3rd down.
Nix to throw again. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Up and good from Fairbairn. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. Inside the 45. Bashal Tutu. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, until they finish this series off.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. They go play action. Lawrence. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Denver,
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away. Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Nix. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Nix from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Kill.
Now Nix on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Take right over. Red 23.
They kick the running back in motion.
Here we go.
First down throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Taking a deep shot here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Broncos take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos go up 10-zip here in the first.
Bears nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. And off to Tootin. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They've got first down from the 31.
Hey, go! All right, here we go. On, this side.
Running back sent in motion. Lawrence with it on first. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, tomato. Done. Silver.
Lawrence trying again on second. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up third down. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been gone. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards. The fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have second and pretty long here. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, they totally disrupt the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Harvey once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Bears going with 6 DBs for this 3rd down there in the dime set. Here's Nix to throw. Complete out to the right. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Harvey running from the zone read. That's good for a gain of 5. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Captain.
Blitz coming, Nix. Catch made. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nix. Still has some space inside the 35. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. After this one, we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Nix trying to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
17. Bears nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
11, Agate.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. His running back is his Bayshore Tutu. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He lofts it deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 7.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Marvin Mims now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
First and 10 at the
Throwing on first down, Nix. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on third and short?
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Trying to get it with the option. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And the fair catch secure here at the 16.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, kill! Decent 24. Darn, there's 30 left.
Lawrence to throw it. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground you need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now Nix. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Hey, we're good.
Working quickly here.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Harvey is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Newton. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
And the Bears 1st down.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 24. Bears 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hyatt with the grab. On the move, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Harvey is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 16-point ball game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. It's taken in by Mgods26. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hey, go, let's go! Hey, tomato, hurt!
Lawrence working from the gun. Pass brought in. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
All set now. 1st and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go. Hey, so go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he stops at the 31-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hey, go!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He finds Mgods26 downfield. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Red on red. Stop. 13, Luke.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Bears 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that takes them to 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Here's Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You look at the tendencies and the stats, Kate, 4th, and that distance, typically you see pass. Unless, of course, you got the perfect running play in your back pocket and a whole bunch of trust in the people around you.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Nix. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready.
2nd down, give to Harvey. He cuts it to the right, and he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos making a 16-point ball game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, Lion.
1st down throw. Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Red on red. Hey, I'm gun. Focus. Hot.
Lawrence with it on first. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
It's a gain of 11.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Route.
First down, Chicago.
They're running here with Tootin. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from Matt Cate is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds the in route, complete. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Lawrence now off the play action. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
Ready, break.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Caught near the goal line. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
Broncos 38, Bears 28. Cairo Santos to
That
kick
lead
off
trimmed
for
just a
Chicago.
bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
Broncos take over
touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Up the middle to Harvey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was taken down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down, and they need to get 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Bombers. Chill. Away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He brings it in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Hold on, set. Ready. Bombers.
Nix to throw again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Nix holds on to it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
It's Harvey straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Giving this to Harvey. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd.
It's 4th down.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm done. Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. Walker holds it in. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Take right open.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Lawrence. Into traffic. Complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Bears trailing by 13. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Red 23.
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get it as he makes his third interception in this game.
There's his pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Broncos push the lead to 20.
Bears 28. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. It's a nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10.
Red on red.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hey, easy. 30 left. Hey, James, top. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Hey.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Back to the air, Lawrence. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And they pick him off again! And the Broncos getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Out of the gun, give to Hill. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Hill again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
We go right back to Hill. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. So it's a win for the Broncos. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.